Clark Public Schools expanded learning with the R.I.S.E summer program. R.I.S.E stands for Reaching Independence Through Superior Education. The program consists of 2-week sessions during July. The goal of the program is to enrich students' learning experience. The R.I.S.E program is staffed by teachers from all 4 Clark Public Schools.
Is the inside going to flood out when we have a torrential downpour?
We begin our visit at Kumpf Middle School to speak with Suzanne Hamilton, one of the coordinators of the R.I.S.E summer program.
I coordinate the program with Christina Farrow. I teach language arts typically in Kumpf, and she teaches math, so we're covering both sides of our content there, and we've been facilitating and making sure that everything runs smoothly.
Listen, if for some reason that you do get a shell in there, your hands are clean, everybody's washed their hands, you can fish it out with your finger, and then the first thing you want to do after you're done fishing out that egg so you don't have any crunchy cupcakes is to do what? After you have stuck your fingers, you have to wash your hands, okay?
So our home economics class started off the week addressing envelopes, balancing a checkbook, and learning how to write in cursive. Yesterday they were working on sewing pillows, so they learned different stitching to sew their pillows, and today they're working on food safety, kitchen safety, and they're baking cupcakes.
I'm like, oh, this looks good. It does look good. Yeah. It looks like this.
We want to make sure that when we're done, it's not lumpy. And this looks pretty good. It looks pretty smooth.
Sorry.
Good?
And
then next.
My system. I don't know. It's not my
And you can do this with a regular paper towel at home, is you would basically coat the inside so that it does not stick. So this works kind of like if you were to take a stick of butter, right? And you were to coat the pan. Little kitchen hack in case you don't have any cooking spray. The oven is ready to put the cupcakes in. However, we need to make sure that we have filled all these, and you have a lot of mix left. So if you don't have enough cupcake pans, you can always take a nonstick pan and you can always make a little cake out of it. Just in here.
Does that seem good?
Make sure that you are putting these on. You don't want to burn yourself.
No, you don't know.
So we're going to open this up. Do we have any more that we can put in here that are finished?
We're almost done with the ghosts.
So everyone, take a look. What do I have on my hand? So that you do not do what? Exactly. Today, talked about food safety and kitchen safety and some of the important things that we can do in order to prevent kitchen fires, falls, and foodborne illnesses. And then we practiced some of the things that we learned within the kitchen, and we made some cupcakes. All right, guys, so I want to show you something. It looks like some of these are done, but some of them are not. So I want to show you the difference. So I want you guys to come over here. Now, these look like they're done, correct? Yes. Let's take a look. However, these do not. So as you can see, some need more cooking than the others. So what we'll do is, there's a lot of things in this oven right now, we'll take out the ones that are done. Okay. So let's take a look at the ones up here. See if these are finished. Nope. Keep those in. I'm going to take out another spoon. Again, you could do this with a toothpick. Now, these are a little bit lower, so those are done. However, these are not. Why shouldn't you ice them right when you take them out of the oven? Because the icing will melt. So you want to make sure that whatever you are icing is cooled off so that the icing doesn't melt. So tomorrow, what we'll do is when we're done or when we're waiting for our food to be cooked, what you're going to do is you're going to take the icing, you're going to put the icing on the cupcakes, and then we'll have a 2-course meal here. We'll have dessert as well.
Trying to destroy it.
Looks good. So for the marble runs, we actually created roller coasters using some of the ideas of the laws of motion. So they had to design their roller coaster to come up with some sort of end result. So Melissa was trying to get hers into a box. These guys over here actually have a pulley system that they used, or an elevator system. So once the marble comes down, it triggers a second marble. So they all were successful. Our other marble run in the back, or our roller coaster, had a time waster, so they had to figure out how they could get that marble to roll back and forth before it continued on. They designed them all by themselves, and they were only allowed to use paper and tape.
It was very fun. We got to build tons of different stuff, and Mrs. Holcomb was a very nice teacher.
I really liked it, actually. It's really fun building all this stuff, and especially going off of like no instructions and just having to build things on your own. It's really fun, and I liked it a lot.
There's a huge blizzard, and the weight of the snow actually collapsed the ceiling. So places that get tons of snow have to think about things like that. And they also have to think about how they design their buildings. We have to withstand 3 different tests. Our first test is as if it was a blizzard. Okay, remember the weight of the snow. So what we're going to do is we are going to put some fishing weights on top.
Do you need help with that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can you hold this piece of cardboard up like that there for me?
So that snow can't gather on top of it? Okay, smart. Are you ready to test?
Yes.
Okay. So it's snowing, and let's see. Oh, so snow's not even going to sit on your roof. You guys are in good structure, so now let's see if we can't even balance it. Excellent, good thinking. So the weight of the snow is going to increase, right? And then what happens in the spring? It starts to melt, and what could end up happening? Using this design, not having a flat roof, having the angles on the roof, where would you want to use a building like this? Good. In what type of climate or environment? Which one? Cold, where there's lots of snow, right? That's something that is a real problem, and you may not realize that there's a problem until the snow starts to melt. Do you want us to take you outside to see the solars? All right, so this week we worked on a STEAM class, and we did lots of different activities. The kids had several missions to complete. All right, here is your mission number 7. You are going to become engineers now. Some of those missions had to deal with motion, energy, renewable resources. Today we made a solar oven, and they made s'mores. What do you think would get melted first? Do you think the chocolate would melt first, or the
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, my chocolate's already
Yeah,
melted.
so all of your chocolates should be hot.
It's really melty, like,
Oh,
like
it actually
water.
it melts.
It looks like Baymax.
Chris, have you made one?
That's really hot.
Are they really hot? That's so cool. Wow, those really did melt. So all week long we've had several missions dealing with all different forms of science, and they've completed them all really successfully.
At Henley Elementary School, ALJ science teacher Bernadette Jacoby adjusted her lessons for younger learners.
Maya and Olivia, you guys got your second lizard ready to go? Okay, good job. Oh, I love the colors though. You guys are. Okay, so see if you can add to that. Nice and carefully. Okay? Good job, ladies. Summer Camp, it's an enrichment program for the kids to explore science because they don't get a lot of time in science in elementary school. I don't know how much time they get, but it's not like in high school where they get a class every day or every other day, like an AB schedule. So it's kind of to entice them and to let them explore with science so they get a feel for how much fun it is. Right now they are building a lizard puzzle. So what they're trying to figure out is strategically how you could put them all together without leaving any spaces. So how the arm fits into a spot, how the tail fits into a spot, how the heads all come together. It's kind of a cool exercise in strategy. It's a head next to a head next to a head, right? So let's do the first one together. Here, see how there's that diamond, Sophia? So we're gonna stick this head. Hold on, girls, hold on. Let's do this one at a time. So the class itself, it's called Experimenting with Science. So I designed a curriculum where every day we do activity after activity after activity, and we'll watch a video at the beginning just to set them up so they get a feel for what we're gonna be doing, so they're not going into a blind. And then we'll do the activity, and then we'll talk about scientifically what happens. So every project that I'm doing, there's like there's a theme every day, and then there's a lesson behind it. Look at that. Beautiful. It's been fun. It really has been fun. It's just a totally different arena of kids, but you know, it's just not the same interactions back and forth. But I'm loving it. It's really fun. So guys, we're not going to tape it down so you guys can take them home, okay? I feel like I'm reaching them, which I wasn't sure how I was going to do, but they all seem to be having fun. So.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Frullo. I am the art teacher at Henley School, and we are doing canvas painting for the summer R.I.S.E program. I am teaching the students how to cut out letters in the style of Robert Indiana, and we are going to roll some black tape onto the back so we can stick the letters on our canvas board. Look, listen just for a second. I'm going to show you my trick for cutting out the center of your O. So what I like to do is I like to fold it in half, take my scissors, cut in the middle of the O. You don't have to cut on the lines yet. You just need to make a hole big enough for your scissors to fit through. Then you can unfold it, stick the scissors in that hole, and go ahead and cut on the lines. Always turning the paper instead of turning your scissors so that you keep yourself nice and safe. Okay? Nice and slow. Thank you, honey. Don't accidentally throw away your letters, girls. You getting ready to paint?
Hi, I'm Mr. Marson, and this is the R.I.S.E program at Henley Elementary School. I'm here with upcoming 5th and 6th graders to teach them graphic design. We've done a lot of cool things that I do at the high school level, taking Photoshop and now using the free version Photo P to make Google logos, restaurant logos, and learn all the tools and techniques in that program. So these tools are the tools that we discussed last class, all right? We touched base on all of these tools, the move tool, these selection tools, and yesterday we kind of focused on that type tool. You just click once on it, and then you choose either the vertical one or and then this area here. They have been, the students in this class have been really excited to come back every day, learn new things, participate in the lessons for the day.
Whoa, check this out.
Okay. And the best part is they get to take home what they created here and then use Photo P at home to create even more designs. Your gradient right here, okay? Your gradient right here, we haven't talked about the gradient yet. It is a rectangle tool that looks like it goes from one color to the next, okay? So it's basically combining two colors, almost like a sunset. So this gradient tool is a rectangle that starts from white to black. Just click on this tool for a second. With this gradient tool is either drag a line from top to bottom, or you could drag a line from left to right and let go, and it forms that nice gradient. Working with the elementary school students has been awesome. They have been so engaged in all the lessons, and it's been a new perspective, but we're still covering the similar material that we do at the high school level, and they've been doing a great job with it.